Shalom, good morning to you all. I hope that you're doing well today. Today is December the 6th, 2025. We're just clipping right along to the end of the year. Happy birthday to you. Happy anniversary as well. If you're new, audio discretion advised. My channel is very, very intense. It's a very intense channel. And I fear the Most High God, and we're asking at His hand alone. And so we ask at the hand of the Most High God, and He brings out information. There's no excuse for anything. He's bringing out instruction for us. Do a lot of warfare on this platform against our enemies that are behind the scenes being cray-cray. And so anyway, a war is a war, like I said the other day. And it ain't pretty sometimes, but it is for our betterment if you are warring with the Most High, who would be on your side. And He's a God of war, and He's going to win the fight. And so, anyway, I welcome you. If you're supposed to be here, you will be here. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. It is a specific channel for specific people that understand what's really going on, stuff like that. So, all right, we're going to get in here and get started. I thank you, Most High, for this day. It is the day that you have made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. We know that you go before us, and you prepare the way, and you make every crooked place straight. We ask for forgiveness in any area, for anything. We ask that peace would come to situations, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, truth. By you alone, Jehovah, you are the truth. I invite the Holy Spirit of your presence, the Ruach, here, right now. I just give you glory, Jehovah. I just thank you for who you are. Thank you for the Comforter. What are you going to bring out here, Most High? What's going on for collective energy? What's going on for collective energy? Thank you. We have the Seven of Wands crossing. You know, here lately, everything's been coming out in the crossing. It's like everything's on the line. It really just depends on what you and I do all day long. This is about being defensive and standing up and standing your ground and getting a victory regardless what's being thrown at you and I. No weapon formed against you and I shall prosper. And this is for people who walk with the Most High God and understand He's got it under control, and He'll allow you to get up in here and fight. Even you can, what is that scripture is coming through? I can leap over a wall, or go through a troop and leap over a wall. When the Most High is with us, you sure can. Anyway, Seven of Wands. There is a battle out here. That's a battling card. Okay? Somebody's secret's coming out. The letter T might be prevalent. There's been secrets out here. Somebody's secret's coming out today around some stuff. The moon is very secretive. It's laying down, hunting and chasing, can represent that. Something could have happened for some of you all in some type of a warfare that's going on with you around some hunting situation. The moon can have that kind of energy as well. But there's been secrets out here. They're coming out today. And people are fighting. I guess things are flying both ways with that coming out that way. But the person who's going to win is the person who's hanging on to the Most High God. There's been deception out here around some stuff. It's coming out. Something around your home. The moon goes back to the home. Your mother, children, something about somebody's breast or stomach could also be here, attached to something specifically as well. Stuck. For some of y'all, you're just in your own head, and you can get up in here and you can do whatever needs to be done for a victory today. There's quick communication. Okay, if this is secret communication, it's coming out. 2 8s just came out as well. And then the little player also came out here. Okay, well, you go ahead and play. Those of you who like to play games, it's not, I wouldn't advise it, but people have already played games and have been secretive, and things are coming out because God says everything in the hidden will come out, folks. And until you just accept that, you go to try to do something, you got the itch to do something in the flesh, it will come out. And it'll make a mess, and it'll destroy you in the end for some nonsense. If somebody is going to go to jail, somebody's investigated, and some type of communications out here around this energy, then somebody would be incarcerated with this. Those of you dealing with that kind of stuff. There's a tower. Somebody can get a tower today because something's coming out in some matter. There's the sun. There's a cut going on out here. Okay, well, show me this little player. This person, this is real quick departure. And this is like I'm in, I'm out, and you can't, this is like a little charmer type of energy. The death card. Somebody was investigated the other day because there was murder all over the Scorpio reading. Really heavy everywhere that we looked. Even come out in the runes, I believe, in that reading as well. So you had some secret death situation. Also, the death card represents watery stuff. And we've been having all those boats and stuff come out, and the word drownings come out. And so somebody knows some information about that. That information is coming out. Whoever did the murder is going to go to jail. Shows so. Okay, you ain't getting away with the murder out here. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well, somebody is trying to secretly come in and bribe somebody today because of some secretive sex, money, property, things like that. That's the 8th house. Things around taxes, things like that. FBI, CIA, all that kind of stuff goes back to the death house. Somebody is playing something, so we're seeing both sides. Just as much as your enemy plays upright, people have to also get up in here to get you tripped up in some way, shape, or form by the leading of the Most High God. And so whatever's going on today, folks, secrets are coming out. So if you have secrets, brace yourself. If you're not willing to look in the mirror and do what you're supposed to do in a matter, there's a word out here that goes to squeezing. Okay, well, we had the rope and the cords and all that kind of stuff, and the word choke came out. So somebody got choked, and I guess they did. Somebody drowned somebody. It's also a choking energy as well. Show me more information on the death card. The letter M and the letter T. Somebody's name could be Matt. Somebody's name could be Tom. Tim is out here as well. Any one of the, Tammy could be out here involved in something with those two letters in the phonics. But the T and the M, person, place, or a thing, first, middle, or last name, either one of those letters. Something social is going on. Something going to be known. Somebody's gossiping out here. We kept having that gossipy energy real strong that came out. And somebody's hearing some communication, something real quick about it. Okay? If you've oppressed somebody, you yourself will go through a time of oppression. You reap what you sow on some stuff out here, folks. I know it's not popular to hear judgment, but God is judging. He's judging all of us, folks. I've never gotten away with anything in my life. What makes you think you're going to get away with some things? Nobody does. What's in the hidden space here about this stuff that is coming out of a hidden space, Most High God? Time's up on something. It's in the reverse. It is, because the last 2 days we've had that you got 24 hours to do something. If you didn't do something, there's death on people, because God said he was going to kill some people that wouldn't do some things that were right. He said live or die. Anyway, time's up. The time is in the reverse for some people. Okay, and you're going to feel something out here on something that you didn't take care of that you should have. Show me more information. What else you want to bring out here? I have freedom of speech and I have rights on this platform, by the way, and nobody gets to withhold this platform. Okay, I have a right to speak the truth and ask at the hand of the Most High. So if you think you're big and bad to go up against the Most High God, then go on. Then go on. Then go on. It's too late, because you've already been doing it on my platform. You're already under a judgment, folks. There's thievery that's been out here. Okay, secret money has been around. It's been fraud, because the fraud came out. Somebody trying to connect things together. Okay, so yesterday we had really big, somebody was trying to get into somebody's account. No. Can somebody get into your account? Can somebody come and kill you? Well, you reap what you sow, so whatever you do, go ahead and do. The do. Excrement. You're a turd in the earth being that way, folks. For the energy. This is, some people need to burn bridges, but this is like connecting things. Well, there's thievery out here. Somebody's time's up on some stuff. The lilies are coming out. Something about getting into unity. But there's a player out here, folks. They want to do sex, because this is the ditch that came out in wording that the Most High said was there. This is your genitals. This is sex with this house. It's very transformative. And this sex with this ditch kills you. Most High says, you hang out with harlots and stuff, they take your substance. Prostitutes and things like that. Most High say, you don't know there's death at her house. Enjoy yourself, right? The bear is out here. Somebody's thieving around work matters. Somebody's thieving their parents. There's a jealous person. All those meanings of the bear. This is dangerous on somebody. Accidents today. And God's going to allow something to take place on the thieves and the liars and the cheats. There is an investigation that is out here. And then the mountain. There's blockages. Somebody's blocked, and so they got to come up in here and play a little game. They're under a time frame. They know their time's up. They want something to keep going on and on. No, you don't get to. There's enlightenment today. There is something coming out. You get in unity with this individual, folks. You're in big trouble today. You've been warned. You can do whatever you want. You can go ahead and get in that fleshly mode. And God, it feels so good. I just can't help myself. No, you can't, because you're being drawn away with what's inside of you. And something's going to come out in this situation. You're going to wish that you hadn't done it. There's regret out here on some stuff. There's regret out here on some stuff. If you're new, I feel energy. I just speak right out of that space. I can't help it. God created me that way. He told me not to ask him why. So the way I come across, it's just the way that the Most High has me come across. It just is that way. I won't apologize for it. I've already went through all this with God. Why you let me feel it this way? Why do I deliver it this way? He said, you just do it. Don't ask me why I created you. He's got a purpose why he uses me this way. It is what it is. I know it's hard. It's really, you try to be the person that feels this stuff and having to be, because this ain't even my nature. Like, I'm just not like this. But when I am under the anointing of the Most High to give a word, it just comes out that way. Because this stuff, it needs a finger pointed at it. It's disgust in our earth. It's killing people. Most High allows me to feel what he feels about this nonsense. And we should hate this stuff. And I do hate this stuff. What does the people need to know, Yehovah? What else do you want to bring out here? Paranoid. Well, anyway, look, if I'm talking to the guilty party, you are under investigated. Somebody is taking a real close look at something about you. You are. There's that sipping right there. Again, that's gossipy stuff. It says gossip. Nosy rumors and gossip energy is written upon this. And again, this right here, this card right here represents that in the tarot. And somebody's around listening to the conversation, and they got people investigating you, and they know what's going on around some stuff, around death, sex, whatever it is. There's talking. You should be paranoid. Because you won't look in the mirror and just say and confess. You should confess. Okay? Something's happened in the nightlife time. So be it. They are blocked. They're blocked from something. Or you need to block somebody or whatever this is. Or because somebody blocked somebody, somebody's done a stupid out here. Some stupid thing out here. Alright, so somebody moved on, it says. They don't have nothing to say. Okay, to you, and somebody's done some crap out here because you rejected somebody. That's your prerogative. And they went crazy in a matter, I guess. Your family's out here. God's told in the Scorpio reading, you get up and go to your family. That's for anybody. You get up and go to your family and you walk in love and you forgive some stuff. Somebody's really done a mess out here in this reading. Do you want healing, folks? I hear the Most High say, do you want to heal? Or do you just always want to be some type of stupid player in the earth? What is it that you really want today, folks? Who are you really at your core? I'm not going to get into it, but I've told before on the platform, I went through a time in my life where I couldn't even look at myself. I mean, of course, I got up, took care of myself and stuff, but I mean, like, really looked at myself. And until God told me, you're going to make a decision. And I had to really look down inside myself and make some decisions where truth was concerned. And somebody needs to do that today, because you're not going to go on and 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 on in this life being some type of fool, because God's going to take you out. He's not messing around with this stuff anymore. It's judgment day. You either judge yourself, and I mean, God's still going to come out here and correct some stuff. You're paranoid because you've done something. You're guilty. You're guilty. Suffering. Well, some of it's self-inflicted. Because you won't look in the mirror for something. You've thieved somebody. You've done some nonsense out here. Or whoever's done that to you. I'm talking to an enemy of God who's just sitting here doing some crazy stuff, won't face the mirror, but people know some stuff today. You're in danger. There's judgment on somebody today. So this keeps coming out. Somebody's been trying to kill the people of God. Those of you who walk with God, the Most High says, "You don't touch my anointed. You do my prophets no harm." If somebody did kill a person who was under the office of a prophet, you're in big trouble. God's words already went out on that kind of stuff. You don't touch the people of God. Period. It's ridiculous. God said when he came back, he was going to take care of these people who touched his prophets and stuff. There is no escaping this judgment from God with that. You can run, you can hide, you can play your little games. God's watching every little move you make. He sees the evil and the good in every single place, folks. When you're all by yourself and you've got some type of, I always thank God. I always feel his eyes on me. Always. And I always say thank you, Most High. Because it don't matter if you're by yourself in your room. God's watching everything. People have no fear of God. The doctor just came out. It's on the floor. There's a malpractice situation going on. Somebody's story is going to be known, and behind closed doors. Again, don't matter what you're doing behind closed doors. This story will be known. There is communication going on. There is investigation. Don't care if you're trying to put the blocks, or because you're blocked, you're trying to do something to get away with something. The story is going to be known. A painter is out here involved in something. Okay, as soon as I said that, Most High said there's something. The word murder is underneath it. Thank you, Most High. And then returning to source was underneath that. Okay, well, and they're under a time frame. It says a date, but the clock came out in the reverse. You can't get the murder contract done. God's not going to let you kill one of his children no more. He's standing up and going to punch you in the freaking face. But as soon as that painter came out, somebody's done something, and there's somebody behind a wall that's rotten behind a wall, is what God says. I don't know who that's for, but as soon as that came out, I seen that come through in the spirit. They put somebody somewhere and then stuck a wall up and just plastered something there. I don't know who that goes to, but so if you're looking for some of y'all, if you got a connection to a painter, or you've had painters in your house, or whatever the crime, there's other crimes done with walls and electricity and things like that. There's something like that's out here around some stuff. Says that a word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in pitchers of silver. Okay, and it fell over here on this rumors and sipping and sitting around and gossipy stuff. Okay, somebody gonna say the right thing for the person that is in this investigation to put somebody in jail, because somebody's guilty here. Yehovah Palet. I love this name of God because it represents to escape and just to slip out of something. If those of you who somebody's trying to murder you and you follow God, he's giving you a promise. First of all, he's got his word upon you. You don't touch my people. To the enemy, and he's saying he's going to deliver you, and you're just going to escape them. You're just going to slip out of something. All right, even if a crowd of people are around you, like Yeshua was there, and a crowd of people were trying to push him off the cliff, he just slipped on out of something. And the Most High's going to let somebody slip on out of something. These freaks don't get away with their freakish nonsense. They cray. They're envious. Okay, well, somebody's stupid. Somebody's stupid. There's been bad hazing out here. And again, somebody hazed somebody and they died in that hazing. You're a murderer. That stuff is demonic. That stuff is crazy and demonic. Thank you, Jehovah. Jehovah Paulette, we call out upon you today. Flip this over on the enemy. God said he's going to make somebody suffer so hard for this, and they're going to feel it. He's going to give them double. He's going to give them double. Somebody's friends out here involved in something, and they are jealous because somebody is mutually interested. And so I don't do a lot of love readings, and I did one last night, and it is in the post or the community section of the channel, and it was beautiful. Like the Most High just was showing two people are meant for one another, but there was some ditchy individual that was around it. They're jealous. Look, folks, if you're the jealous party, you're going to go on down the road. The person has no interest in you, and you're not supposed to be with that person. The Most High literally there was a ring in the hidden space that's waiting for an appointed time for these two people to come together, but there was a ditchy person that was around it. And it's meant to be, whether you like it or not, folks. It's meant to be between these two people for collective energies. I don't care how envious and rotten in your bones that you are about a situation. You're going to move on out of the way, and God's going to let you watch this beautiful wedding. You're gonna know that the people got together. Some of y'all gonna watch it and just sit there rot. He's gonna let you rot in that energy because you've done some crazy out here. He's gonna let you suffer so hard for this nonsense that you put around people that should be in a connection. So somebody's friend was also there because it said friends were involved in some stuff. Okay, they were envious of something that should have been. They tried to get in the way, and they've done nothing but crazy out here on some situation. And so this is a mutual interest in a marriage, and it will happen, and you don't have to worry about some freak out here doing some nonsense. God's just going to deliver you out of some stuff, and he's going to let this envious, disgusting piece of filth feel what they've done to you double. He's going to give a double judgment. Okay, so friends are out here, and if you're an upright friend, then you are. Otherwise, some of you all had something to do with your friend that's went wrong in a matter, then so be it, because something is going on. This is increase and promotion and stuff like that. This is the letter E. It looks like a W and an M, and this is the letter J that came out. You also have the M that also came out in the tarot, and the T came out. So person, place, or a thing, first, middle, last name, positive or negative for any given person in this. So anyway, this is what come out, folks. I hope that you have a restful, joyful day. Keep your eyes on the Most High every single moment, and let us see a miraculous miracle that God's going to do. You're going to get up in here and you're going to fight, and the Most High is going to give you a victory. Until next time, shalom.